Welcome back to another slot car review, and today we have Carrera's Aston Martin VANTAGE GT3. It looks good. How will it perform? We'll find out because we've got a massive 4-lane desert track behind us. This is a sample, unreleased at the time of filming. We will push it, but we'll see how we go. Closer look, track test, enough talking, let's go. Before we put the cars to the test, let's check out our track of choice, and it's here at Carrera World, Salzburg, Austria, a 4-lane digital desert layout with some very familiar corners. That one's an absolute doozy. I am using the wireless controller. They've got all the bells and whistles plugged in, so if you do come here, you get to see some of the items on display that you can purchase, and if you do come, you can drive some cars around it, which I fully recommend. But that's enough of that. Let's walk the track. Starting at the start, of course, we've got 4 lanes, a ton of changeovers. You're going to see on this track, this is running a ton of changeovers. Some of the items that you can dress up your own Carrera track, but this is my favorite part. A huge hill climb, and I hope that comes up on camera. Take a look at how big that incline is. We've got a camera set up there for some action later on. And then we go shooting down this back straight. Again, you've got some changeovers to start getting across into the center. Got another one in the center, and then you've got another 2 at the end. That's 5 on that back straight for the digital changeover nuts out there. Around this little bend past a huge grandstand under the Red Bull display into a changeover and a corner changeover, which is nice and quick. Then we straighten up a bit after there into the pitch straight. Got a heap more digital changeovers, last couple of bends, and then we finish it up with the finish line. Absolute massive track. This will definitely test out our cars. I think it's now time we put them to the test. Let's go. So let's take a close look at Carrera's digital 132 Aston Martin VANTAGE AMR GT3 Evo, car number 36. This little guy, 132 scale digital slot car, is incredible. I'm absolutely loving this livery, and the reason I want to review this car, I don't think Aston Martin gets a big enough kick. What a beautiful looking car from one of my favorite car brands. Now let's start off with the livery. They've done a cracking job. We've got a pink that goes into a blue that goes back into a pink with some white highlights, and I think it suits the shape of this car. And don't forget that hint of red orange on the back, but in my opinion it just works. Now let's start with some front aero, and I hope it does come up on camera. These front quarter panels are nicely squared off. It's like almost like an arrow, and then you've got these massive zigzags that come flying down, which gives this car a lot of character. Little side exhaust is poking out there for good measure, and then we look at the rear and it's just pumped guard. Look how pumped that is. But even looking at this front quarter panel, how far it comes out and how sharp it is, and that's nicely curved. They've done a good job forming this car. And then we've got these side mirrors. Let's quickly look at the rims. I like how we've got this little blue touch on the front, and you can see some brakes behind there and some discs. And on the rear, we've got a little bit of red touch there as well. A nice bit of character added to it. Around to the back, one of the best looking cars in my opinion. You can see the Aston Martin's draped with this beautiful aero kit, some little fins out here, very black, but you can still see most of the detail. Huge rear diffuser with a nice KW decal here. That's pretty cool. And we've got a massive, pretty standard these days, rear spoiler. Look at that. But whilst I'm looking at it, I do love that little duck wing there from the Aston Martin shape, and I think we've got a little bit of an air scoop just above that rear window. Good looking car. I did say there was a hint of red orange on the back, which somehow in my opinion just works. It looks good. Onto the front, we have highlighted that front grille with that white. It looks like almost one of those whale shark mouths just eating all the plankton in, and this one is just sucking all the air in. And it doesn't stop there. We've got the Walking Horse Motorsport and some more detail inside it. Beautiful looking car. Let me know what you think in the comments. Side profile, it's not the biggest slot car, which if you're going to go racing with this, might be the choice. Let's check out our driver. Let's not forget him. What is he wearing? A white jumpsuit with a pretty interesting looking helmet, a bit of pink, a bit of blue and a bit of yellow on that. That's really, really cool. And of course, he's got the safety seat wrapped around his head. So there it is, the Aston Martin VANTAGE AMR GT3 Evo. This is a sample at the time of recording. It will be available very soon. Yes, we're going to put it to the test, but please keep remembering that this guy is a sample. But enough talking, let's go driving. And here is your chance to support the channel by hitting that subscribe button, thumbs up and bell icon. It really does help out the channel, but now let's hit the track. So we've taken a close look at it. Now let's put to the test the Aston Martin Vantage AMR GT3 Evo. It's a huge track. I'm going to try and stay in the middle. I've got no marshals and we do have cameras and this thing wants to fly. Please remember it is a sample, but it is quick. Oh, don't come off. I've got no marshals. So at the current time of racing this, it is a sample. It will be available soon. Let's see. Oh, don't come off. That was a good little drifty. Up the hill, no problem at all. Down the back straight. Can you imagine 6 of these going crazy? Got our headlights on. I might try and change some lanes in a tick as I get sideways. Where am I going to change? Let's change in the back straight. Up the hill again. Outside lane. I don't want to be there, but it's okay. Under the Red Bull. See if I can start changing my way back into the middle lanes. Yes. Up the hill again. What a hill that is too. It's huge. Down the back straight. Under the Red Bull. Past the pits. I should have changed there. We would have went into the center. Let's go one more lap in this lane. I'll see if I can change down the back straight. There's another. There's the first one. And there we go. In the middle. We're in the middle now. All right, now let's push it. Let's go for a push lap. Doesn't want to slide out. Oh, it's quick. Oh no, I knew it was going to happen. Let me marshal. Lucky we've got the wireless controllers. Let's stick him on. Oh, get on there. Don't break it though. All right, we're good to go again. Let me get back around to the driving spot. Up the hill. Let's do 2 more flying laps. This is really quick down that hill. I'm trying to be careful around those corners. All right, let's get back out of this lane. See if we can go into the inside lane. Oh, this is going to be really scary. Up the hill, down that back straight, last corner. Oh, no, have I dislodged? Let me have a quick look. It's a long way around this track. Let's go that lane. That's better. Past the pits, over the finish line, 1 more lap. Now let's do a pushy. Up the hill, down that straight, which is huge. Past the pits. Oh, we've spun out. Burnout. Oh, Marshall, we're stuck. I need to use one of these grabbers. I don't think we're going to be able to get this one. Can we bring it home safe? Yeah. He's working his way. Yes, we saved it. And before I damage the sample, that is a wrap. So there you have it. The Aston Martin, and it's a tongue twister, the Aston Martin Vantage AMR GT3 Evo. So at the time of filming, the Aston Martin Vantage AMR GT3 Evo, this is a sample. It will be available very soon. If you do want it, check out their website. If you can get your pre-orders in, definitely do. What a beautiful car. But you know what? That's a wrap. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm exhausted. Thanks, Special Legends, and I hope you did enjoy today's review. And YouTube tells me you might like these 2 videos too. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.